Today I'm going to be making a ring out of a mixture of different minerals. So we're going to use this chalcopyrite, which is pretty cool. It oxidizes in different colors, and then some lapis and synthetic white opal. I crushed all these myself, so with the lapis we went with like a really fine dusting of it to get that light color in there. And then when we add in a little bit of this really fine white opal powder, it's kind of hard to see here, but you'll really see it when it's in the acrylic. Also some thicker white opal, that way you can really see those when they're sanded flush. And then this chalcopyrite is pretty nice. It has more of a brass color than regular pyrite, and just a light dusting of that will give a little bit of a darker hue. The mix of all these looks really cool, and it'll look even better in the band inside the acrylic. For this design, we're going to use an 8mm tungsten band. This is great because you really can't mess this up. Tungsten's extremely hard, so you won't really have any issues. And we're going to suspend it using this BSI CNO acrylic. It's about the best you can use. I'm going to use a pen mandrel with the ring bushings to turn this one out. It makes it really easy to keep everything on canter with your lathe, which is really important when you're trying to get that inlay flush. And you can see here it just spins perfectly on this mandrel. I like to pre-apply a little activator for your CA glue before you put it in there, just because it'll thicken it up a bit before you get your inlay totally set, which is good because it'll allow you to pack it down and get it really flush with the sides, because you don't want a bunch of empty space, because that'll really show up in your final product and really take away from how beautiful the inlay can look. Now that I have all my material in the inlay, I'm gonna press it down with a little stainless steel tool just to make sure it's all the way against the sides and everything, and there's not any, empty spaces like bubbles or anything like that. And then I'll go and apply a little bit more of the CA in there just to make sure that there's not any voids that can crack out later or anything like that. And then we're just gonna hit it with the activator again. That'll also be like the pre-apply for the next application of glue. So we're gonna go ahead and just do this whole inlay here. Now that the rough inlay is done, I'm going to pour some thin CA on top of it. That way when we grind out this mixture, we won't end up with any weird valleys or cracks or anything like that. I'm going to use a carbide rougher to get this inlay as close to this tungsten band as I can. It'll do most of the work, but then I'm going to use some varying grits of sandpaper to flush it up, and then some really fine steel wool to smooth it out. I'm gonna hit it with a liquid polish before I take it off the lathe, and then after this we're gonna take it to the buffing wheel and really polish it up. I'm super satisfied with the way this ring turned out. Those big chunks of white opal look awesome in there. And the cool thing about using white opal is that it really just takes the color of whatever base you're using. So they're really, really pronounced in this band, and they polish up really nicely. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and subscribe if you can, because I'll be doing a video every week. And next week's will be a walnut burl ring with a crushed blue opal inlay. Again, thank you so much, and I'll see you later.